In case you haven't done much exploring or find this NWEA report site a little intimidating, I want to show you a couple of useful links that I found here. So the first thing I would do is go to Class by RIT, because most of you already have your reports that show each individual student. So here you'll see the school and then choose your term. We just finished winter 2015. And then I don't have a class, so let's pick second grade. Your class should automatically show up for you like this, so your choice would just really be about which term you want. Then hit submit, and you will see a little bird's eye view of your class. There we go. So you can see how they fall out in math and how they fall out in reading. And then you can see where you want to do some extensions and where you might want to do some interventions. Okay, so let's see. We were looking at between 161 and 170. We have a nice little group in here for math, a nice little group for reading. We can look here, 171, 180. So what do I need to do with those numbers? Well, here's something that's helpful. I'll go down to Descartes. Under Data Tools, click on Descartes. And I know it looks like you're getting into the wrong page, but just be patient. Click on Math, 2 through 5. And then let's say we want to find, we're about to start a measurement unit, and we know we're looking at some kids in the range between 171 and 180 in that class. So what am I going to do with a little math group of my students that were in 171 to 180 when we start our measurement unit? Here we go. Okay, so these kids are most likely going to be familiar and can handle for about 73% of the time these concepts. And here's what we need to continue to develop. So I could even use some of these to write my objectives for the lesson that day. I might say our lesson objective today is I can tell time to the nearest hour. Boom, there's my objective. I want the kids to say it, and that's what we're going to focus on for our lesson that day. And then over here on the right hand side you can see things that you want to start introducing to this group as they begin to master these other concepts. So I find this really helpful. So just as a reminder, you go back, you can go to Class by RIT to find your RIT ranges and your groups of kids and where they fall in a bird's eye view. And once you get that RIT information, go under Data Tools to the Descartes button and choose. You can choose Math, Reading. We don't do the science or the language test, so you're going to choose either your grade level in math, your grade level in reading, and then you choose the area. So if we chose reading, then it's going to give us the options of whether we want to do vocabulary and acquisition or literature and informational text. We choose our RIT ranges, and it gives us some concepts to cover. So this one was, I checked vocabulary. So maybe one of my groups here, I can start focusing on suffixes. So this really helps you break down some of the skills that you may want to focus on with your students once you see those scores. Hope that was helpful. Have fun.